Hello, welcome to Sidewalks of America. Today, I'm gonna be doing, teaching you some magic tricks, a card trick. So, the first thing I'm gonna talk to you about is the supplies that every magician really needs. So, the wand is optional. My wand is kind of broken, so it got unglued somehow, so the wand's optional. For every magician needs their own deck of cards, so go buy a deck of cards. Those are really easy to get, like really cheap. And then every magician needs a cape is optional, but every magician needs a bow tie. That was editing magic, by the way. But I go with the cape too. That was also editing magic. Okay. So now that we've got all of our materials, I'm going to teach you. So now we have our deck of cards. You're going to take 16 cards out. You can just make sure they're 16, but it should make a 4x4 array. Just put these other cards aside because we don't need them. So you got your 16 cards. So you make them draw the card. And so since this is for demonstration purposes, I'll pretend that you guys are the cards. So, tell them, make sure, because this is essential, tell them to remember their card. So, that's essential. They put it back into their hand, and then you do a little shuffling. You can let them shuffle it, or you can shuffle it, or you can shuffle it yourself. Because you can't really do the cool shuffle. So, after you've shuffled it, then you flip them over, and you make that 4x4 array I was talking about. So you got your 4x4 array, and then you'll say, is it in row 1, 2, 3, or 4? Now you can start with any side. It really doesn't matter. So your card was 10 clubs, so it would be in row 1. So they'd say row 1. So first you take up row 1. This is about remembering, trying to figure out where their card is. That's why you're laying it out. And then so you take up row 1. And then you just randomly pick out cards so it doesn't look too suspicious or anything. And make another array. But this time, down the middle, you take what row 1 is and you put it diagonal. So all of row 1 is now in diagonal in each row. So then you'll ask them again what row is it in. This time they'll say row 3. Then you'll know for sure that this is their card. So you'll pick up this card first, not looking fishy. Then you'll just start randomly picking up cards. But remember that this card is on the bottom. And now, so you need to remember that their card is on the bottom. And then you take that card and you put piles of 4. So you have the piles of 4. And you have to remember which card and what place that card is. So it's on the bottom. It's right here. And so you gotta remember that. It's crucial for you as the magician, or you will get the trick wrong and it will just be embarrassing. So if they choose, and then you'll say, pick a pile, and if they choose this pile, you take all these 3 away. If they choose any other pile, you just take that away. So say they chose this pile, I'd take it away. And then they choose this pile, I'd take these 2 away. You may need to watch this video multiple times to understand it fully. I had to read it through a couple of times. So then you'd lay out, so you have the pile, you know that this is their card. You lay it out, and then it's the same thing with the piles, really. If they pick this card, all these cards go away. If they just pick one, just take them away. And then you'll be left down to the one card. And this, if you didn't do it wrong, will be their card. And that is the card trick.